as you start this, and put all that down into one word. Okay, what do you say?
I'm Focused Grace, and
Focused Grace.
yes. And the thing that I was really excited about jumping in my business and I continue to love is the girlfriend time and the getting to meet new people.
What do you say?
I'm Lindsay, and one word to describe me would probably be busy.
Busy.
But I'm an RN and I wanted fun, so makeup, girls, fun.
Okay, so busy Lindsay.
That's
right. Okay, gotcha. Even though you're all kind of coming at this from a different background, a different way of thinking, slightly different things that you want to see out of Mary Kay, you're really all coming into it for a lot of the same things. Extra money. There was also a lot of girlfriend time, and there was a lot of flexibility needs, right? Today is all about, I'm going to open up Mary Kay to you. It's kind of like you're on a cruise ship, and I'm showing you where all the different things are. And then you're going to decide the pieces that you want to take and you want to do. You may not want to go on the Flow Rider. It's okay. But you may want to be on the sun deck the whole time, no excursions ever, right? Everybody's going to want a little something different. In order to kind of get that business up and rolling, we've all got to figure out, okay, this next business decision, how am I going to get it up and rolling with the customers that I want to have? And so some of you have already talked to your director or me, and you already know how you want to service those first few customers you're going to get. But everybody's on a different page with it. So we're going to run through that again, just because even if you already have made that decision, things can change. So I'll run through the scenario both ways so you have a good visual of it. But what I want you to know is that you totally have the option. When you bought that starter kit, you did everything you had to do to become a consultant. Bam, it was done. You can run your business with all the product in the world or with zero product. Okay, are we all in agreement there? Most of you have already seen my video where you already know that I'm extremely blunt and extremely clear about that because it is your business. But I believe that because you are a businesswoman, you deserve to know what it looks like both ways so you can make the smartest business decision that you can for you. Okay, so let's kind of talk about, there are some key aspects that I want you to know about the decision, have inventory, don't have inventory. You get to decide, am I going to service my customers on the spot or am I not? Mary Kay knows that it makes our life so much easier when we have that instant gratification. It cuts our time down. And so because of all that, they incentivize us when we begin our business with product. So they give us free product because of starting our business that way. So there's free product based on the size of that first order only. We think, well, I don't know how it's gonna go. Maybe I should just kind of see how it goes and then I'll get some. But the thing about that is, there's not a way to compare how would I have done had I had product on hand with the fact that I don't have anything on hand. Does that make sense? I can't say, well, I didn't have anything on hand, but man, it's a good thing I didn't because they're not buying anything. When the reality is, they're not buying anything because we don't have it on hand. It's just so hard. How do you sell a fragrance looking at a book? Or pick the right lipstick or the foundation shade? That's really challenging looking at the pictures in a book. Another big thing that you want to know about that is that if you do decide, go ahead and get it, there's almost like a backdoor safety net for you, such that if you decide within a year's time that you're done with Mary Kay, they'll refund you at 90%. Who does that? And so the cool thing is, they know that if you just stick your neck out there, that the results are going to be so much better, your customers are going to be so much more loyal, and you're going to like it more. Flip to the inside back cover of the Ready, Set, Sell brochure, the amount that you see at the bottom is the smallest amount that we consider an inventory. Now you can get less than this and still get your 50% discount. And don't get married to this picture because it is going to be customized. We're going to custom make this order so that it fits you and what you're going to sell the most. Now flip over the page. This is what we consider about half an inventory. At this level, you are what we call a star consultant. A star consultant means you get prizes, so it's every quarter you could be choosing a new star prize, something for your home, jewelry. There's so many beautiful things in there. But it also means that you're in a much more comfortable spot as far as servicing your customers. Flip over again, and now we're getting even more comfortable. At this amount, then we're a higher level star. You see the free product has gone up. Now we're way over 400, and you see the things that you're going to be getting in there. There are more mirrors. There are travel roll-up bags. You're going to use those for demos every single appointment. Your travel roll-up bag that you get for free becomes your demo travel roll-up bag. All of these products in here, again, don't get married to them. We're going to custom build that. So how many of you, when you started Mary Kay, you decided, yeah, I want to get a car? Good. You could see yourself in that car. Could you see yourself in the pink Cadillac yet? And how many of you said, I could do what you do. I want to be a leader. Any of you say that right in the beginning? Yeah, several of you? So let's talk about how you progress up that career path. Right now, each of you is a consultant. Once you add your first team member and that team member places her first order, you become a senior consultant. Yeah, you're a senior! Alyssa joins your team. You now become a star team builder, which we call a red jacket, because you get to wear this beautiful red jacket. Everybody wants to be where you are. But that's not all. In our area, what we do when you earn your red jacket with 3 active team members, we present you with a pair of red stilettos. It's my gift to you when you have 3 people on your team. So that's already kind of moving up into some fun stuff, but we bring you up front. All of your sister reds give you red gifts. You never know what you're going to get in those packages. It's going to, whatever red they can think of. It might be candies, socks, candles, poster board, could be anything. So there are a few other things that I'd love to share with you about being a sales director. Some of the things that you can know make you probably a good candidate for leadership are just kind of think about your life. Do you know yourself to be that gal that you've done other things in your life where you just ended up somehow being the leader there? Or you've done things that you've seen yourself kind of grow into the position that you were going into. You've seen yourself have such a private thrill, joy over taking somebody and helping her, watching her grow in confidence, watching her make changes in her life that are positive because she's growing through them. If you've ever seen yourself doing those things, or you're thinking, I would really love that, maybe leadership is the thing for you. So as we go through the rest of today, I want you to really just open your heart, open your mind. I don't want you to think just of what you think you can get from Mary Kay. I want you to be totally open, totally able to just soak in, lift the lid off of your head so that you can pull in the things that you really, really want. Because honestly, right now, you're so new, you don't know what's actually realistic or actually possible. And I couldn't care less what realistic is. Because you know what that really is? Realistic is what you get your heart set on and you have the desire and the commitment to go after. That's exactly what's realistic for you. So when one gal says, I can't because, you might be saying, I will because of the exact two same situations. Okay, so can we have that agreement that throughout today, you're not gonna go for what you think you can get. You will only set your sights on and your heart on what you really most want from Mary Kay. That's what I need for you to do today. When I said we were gonna pick and choose the pieces of Mary Kay that you were gonna accept and the ones that you were gonna reject, that's what I'm talking about. So go from your dream, go from your heart, don't go from your head. We don't care what your head says today. We only care about your heart. So here's what I feel is extremely important about new beauty consultant orientation. I believe beauty consultants want to know that they can trust us as their mentor, that they can trust Mary Kay's quality products, and that they can trust this process as part of their journey. So in orientation, the things I most want to address are the things that I believe are going to make her the most successful the quickest. 1, coaching her on words that could help her get bookings and team members. And 2, finding a vision or a win that she can get excited about, like a selling goal, earning her red jacket, or even moving up and earning a car and leadership. At this point, she doesn't need to know how to keep track of customers or how to keep appointments on her date book. She doesn't have any yet. She'll hear about those things at our weekly success meetings. So at first, I just want to connect with her real heart and her dreams for her business before covering her up with a lot of do's and don'ts. So what about the beauty consultants that don't live close or they're not able to attend the new beauty consultant orientation in person? Technology makes it easy for us to connect. I use a series of videos I've made to replace in-person orientation. They're really easy to make and they don't require a lot of technical skill. The first few I made took forever. I used to wait until my hair was just right, my makeup was perfect, and I had plenty of time to make and remake the videos. But really, nothing has to be perfect. The message is the same, whether everything is just right or we're just speaking from the heart. The point is, get it done so we can move on to more important things. Getting to know each beauty consultant and her dreams. And the videos help her gain confidence and feel a connection when I'm not there locally. It's important for me to have one-on-one conversations with every new beauty consultant, whether she's local or she's far away, so I can get to know who she is and coach her through challenges or even that emotional wheel that she will definitely experience. So for our next stop, I want you to listen in on some of the conversations I have with new beauty consultants directly following orientation.
So Kat, I don't know much about you at all because you're brand shiny new, so tell me about yourself.
I'm a graphic designer. I'm actually from Minnesota, but I came to Oklahoma to go to school to learn to be a graphic designer, and then I got a job. And I really, really love what I do, and I kind of want to go freelance, but I need the funds to kind of back that up, and so Mary Kay is kind of my segue into that.
Okay, so it sounds like what you're saying is I love what I do, and this is my passion, and I see Mary Kay as the vehicle to help me take it from working for someone else to working for myself. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay, fantastic. So it sounds like what you're looking for is something that's going to bring you the extra money, but not make you have to change your priorities or rework your schedule completely.
Right.
Yes? And you know what I think is going to be maybe a good idea to do from here? Have you heard about a power start or doing 30 faces in your first 30 days?
A little bit about it, yeah.
Okay. So when you take that goal on, if you decide to do that, what will happen is over the course of that first 30 days, you will have practiced on 30 different kinds of skin. And you'll see income coming in as we begin to grow your customer base.
So one of the communication tools I use with new beauty consultants is the 4 Ps. You can find that list of coaching questions on Coaching to Connect. So when I ask her, tell me about yourself, I'm listening for those things. I'll ask her, what do you see your Mary Kay business doing for you?
Do you have an idea how much money you'd like to see coming in, or where you'd like to see yourself in your first month? If she's not ready right now, I'm going to encourage her to work towards a power start, her pearls of sharing, and to continue learning if she wants to take baby steps, because that also builds confidence. Here's another conversation.
Okay, so Sarah, now that you've been to boot camp and you've looked at everything about the Mary Kay career path, what would you like to see from your Mary Kay business in your first 30 days or so? What would make you feel good?
Oh goodness, just getting my name out there and getting my family and friends to know that this is what I'm doing now and this is going to be my path.
Okay, that sounds great. You know, we're going to get a lot of that from your grand opening and just from you getting that word of mouth out there. Is that something that you can see right now? Can you see anything further than that? Can you see that red jacket or?
Yes, and sales director. I think that's where I want to end up.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. So we're going to start now. Let's get you some exposure, knowing that the end result, we'd like to be sales directors.
Right.
Am I getting that right?
Yes.
Okay, fantastic. When you're ready, we'll go as fast as you want or as slow as you want.
Okay.
Does that feel good?
Yes.
As I'm talking with her one-on-one, I'm listening for her sad story or her success story. See, everybody's got both, but a ready right now person is more likely to tell me her success story. If she has desire, she's willing, and she's capable, I know she might be ready right now. So if that's the case, we break all the molds and we start putting together a plan that will give her what she needs from Mary Kay. We don't talk about steps. First you do this, and then you do that, and then after you do 30 faces, we can start building your team. If she's ready right now, she doesn't need hoops to jump through. She doesn't have to prove herself to me that she's ready. If she was ready, and I expected her to prove herself first, that would break her spirit. If she's ready right now, we are running a custom-made race together. There's nothing in the world wrong with helping her skip steps. Systems are for the masses. She might want to blaze her own trail, even if she's still nervous and learning. So we might have a conversation like, from what it sounds like, leadership is really the path you want. So let's look at our date books and see what times we can work together, holding appointments, calling potential team members, and building your team. One of the challenges in working with new beauty consultants is to help her get a fast victory. She needs to get a win within her first 2 weeks to 30 days, or she might be on to the next thing. I believe today's beauty consultants want 3 things. They want to know their business will be successful, whatever success means to them. They want it to be reliable, and they want a customized experience. So I need to work to find ways to help her define what a win looks like to her, how we can make it happen, and then help her follow through on what we discussed. I want to leave you with this. As I work with new beauty consultants, I don't want to just go through the motions. The biggest blessing of our business is in working with someone to help her find the giant that's been inside her the whole time, but has been covered up by choices, circumstances, things that come up along the way that cause her to settle for just getting by, only to find out that she had so much more of her music that's never been played, or was played a long time ago and then it's been put away. Becoming a beauty consultant could represent the first step toward the life that she really wants. And when a woman's life changes for the better, she has a profound impact on generations of other women.
Let's give it up for Angela!